But te quedas, güey.
Te quedas. Ya dijiste. What's up, guys?
How are you?
Welcome back to another episode
of the Underqualified podcast.
Woo!
¿Por qué estamos así? Underqualified podcast. And the show.
I'm Yoali.
And we are very excited for another episode with you guys. Because right now, as you can see, our light is red.
Ooh, and it's that time of year.
What the fuck?
It's that time of year where everybody's trying to cozy up, but sometimes you do it with the wrong person.
Mm-hmm. Every time that we see a guy doing the bare minimum, we're like, my husband!
Ew!
Exactly.
Well, we've all been there. We've all been there.
Yes.
It don't matter who you are, what you are. We've all been victimized by a red flag.
By a red flag that it's like, what are you doing? A latex like at 1 a.m. and you're like, oh my god, stop!
He wants me! And we romanticize them, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We are known for fantasizing about these men. But today we're going to be exposing ourselves today.
Because sadly, like Yoali said, we have been there. But before we start, Yoali, how are you? We haven't asked ourselves that question in a while.
We are evolving into other things. We're just yapping at this point. I've been good. I mean, your girl is like trying to catch up. I'm genuinely being out here trying to be the Carrie Bradshaw of El Paso.
Any updates that you can tell us with that?
Well, I got my own column, my own fashion column at work.
So last episode, we weren't joking. She
kidding.
became the Carrie Bradshaw of El Paso. So you better read.
Don't say the
Shit.
Don't say the name. We're gonna bleep that out.
Yeah.
I'll just post them on my stories and you guys can figure that out. Yeah, I got you guys. But yes, that's it. And then I'm also gonna be in a fashion show. I'm a model.
I'm so sad that I'm not gonna be here.
I know.
But she's gonna be the main star.
Oh my god! I know, guys. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm gonna be closing the entire show. I don't know when this is gonna come out, so I might cut what I'm gonna be. I think it comes out the 10th.
Ajá, sí, por eso.
Oh my god! Guys, I closed a fashion show. And I was a bride. I was a denim bride. This is
I
crazy.
can't wait to see the pictures. I'm super excited. I cannot even imagine. And I don't want you to show me any pictures. I just want to see, like, the fashion show.
I know. I mean, it's because it's been so crazy. Like, building relationships with designers, I think it's kind of a funny thing here.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so much fun. Like, the designers that are dressing me, God bless them. Love every single one of you. Every single one of you have taste. But it's just, it's been so much fun. And it was the total surprise that they were inspired by my engagement.
Oh, they were? That's why they picked us a bride?
Yes. Shout out to Janae.
Hello. You're gonna make
Love
me
you,
cry.
Junk approved. Yes. And she got inspired and she said, "You're a fiance. Let's make you a denim bride."
I had to steal the spotlight.
But yes, it was so funny. And you're gonna be in ACL
Oh, yeah.
pretty soon.
Wait, we forgot to say right now we are a boy, like, in the 5th year. Like, I look like a 10-year-old right now. And she looks like Barry Benson from B-Movie.
Hardworking.
Anyways, with me,
how are you?
I've been doing a lot of the influencer shit.
I know. She took me to eat free food today. I'm loving these perks.
I'm doing some videos now, like, here and there. Go watch them if you haven't watched them. The day that this is coming out, I'm gonna be on AZL at AZL, the fucking AZL. I don't know who am I gonna be looking at this moment right now, but anyways, I'm so excited because like it's that time of the year for me. It's this is my
This is her time to shine.
my Christmas. I love it so much. FYI, I don't have any of my outfits yet.
Oh God.
Yeah, but don't worry. I'm gonna give you looks.
She's gonna start talking about things that we used to love. Well, no.
Red flag men.
Red flags, man.
We ate them for lunch.
Ew, they don't even taste good with salt, y'all. Like, those cruditos. No.
But we would, like, excuse them for everything. Like, you would think, like, he was just, like, a bad texter. You would think that he was busy or whatever. They weren't for you, girly pop, but we didn't know that.
In my opinion, everybody has different red flags.
Yes, we have different definitions of red flags.
Like, we're all blinded with rose-colored glasses all the time. That rose turns into red real quick. So it's different
For everyone.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yes. I get the ick, like, depending on different things, from the way you freaking breathe to the way you are a bum or something like that. Like, sadly, there's people out there that are searching for these successful, beautiful women, and they're bums. So it's just, it sucks. It sucks to see.
Pero on the other side, you could have green flags y la realidad bien alterada that the green flag of a guy is doing the bare minimum. So, girl, tune in for this episode because we're gonna tell you our horror stories. And I want to tell you mine because I think I can talk for the both of us. I can say this for the both of us. We experienced horrible red flags that we didn't knew that they were red flags. So
The Lululand.
Forgive us, please.
The Lululand all the time.
So I want to start by saying I'm so sorry, you guys,
We're gonna
because
apologize.
I did date a lot of men that were red flags, but I was like, no es cierto, me amas, you love me very much.
You love me.
That's why you ignore me all day. Oh. My friend Paulina, she is a fan of the Underqualified podcast, and she was like, girl, why haven't you tell this story? And I was like, you're right. So we created this episode around this story because we didn't know how to categorize it in topics.
Yes.
So, okay. I was a magnet of love bombing and horrible men.
We've all been there. Oh God.
So there was this guy. He wasn't from here. He was from somewhere else in Mexico. So he came to the city, and I thought we had fun together. He was like super funny, and he was super chill. And I was like, okay, I kind of like vibe with him. But I didn't follow him. And one of my friends told me, like, did you know that he had a girlfriend? And I was like, what? Like, currently? Or he had? And she was like, I don't know. Like, he hasn't posted any pictures with her. Pero the other friend told me that he's dating someone right now. And they have been together for like 4 years, 5 years.
What?
Yes. Or 3 years. I don't even remember how long. But it was for a long time. So I was like, oh shit. Pero Michelle del pasado, you were a slut. Because I was still talking to him, even though he had a girlfriend. So I was kind of the red flag too.
Okay.
And I admit it now.
It's a two-way street all the time. That is very true.
So, yeah, I don't want to be like, I'm an angel. I didn't do anything.
Victim every single time.
I wasn't the victim. Because I still did some stuff that I shouldn't be doing with a guy that had a girlfriend. So,
Yeah.
I used to see like all the videos, like the guy from the couch. You know which one? The guy that the girlfriend came in from like somewhere else.
I see.
So I was like, I felt kind of like that because he had a girlfriend at the time. They're still dating, by the way. They're still together. I don't know why. I don't know how after this story that I'm gonna tell you guys. So I think we met each other at a party and we were like vibing, and then we saw each other like again and again and again because we had a mutual friend.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I kind of vibe with this guy, and they were like, no, pero pues que tiene novia, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna respect that, kinda, entre comillas. So a lot happened. Like, we talked a lot. Every time that we see each other, we will talk, like, just normally. A little bit of flirting, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I know. This is my red flag story, too. So, there was this time that we went to a party, at a house party.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, guys, I'm leaving. I have to go to my house, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, oh, you're leaving so soon? And I was like, yeah, I have to go back. I have, a curfew. So then he was like, send me your address when I got to my house.
Oh my God.
And I was like, okay. I was a little bit drunk too.
You're like,
okay,
this is my time to shine, basically. Yeah.
Gracias. Okay, so he came to my house like at 2 a.m. I didn't let him in. It was my parents' house.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask, were you like, you actually like gave him your address?
Yoali.
Oh
I know I'm a red flag with this story. Like, it was a red flag both ways. It was like bloody flag.
Hormones.
Hormones. College hormones. So I was a little bit tipsy and I came outside.
Yeah.
And he was just like outside of my garage. So I just like opened the garage. I came outside. And we sat down, we started talking, we were like talking about life, blah, blah, blah. He was a very nice guy. Like, he was very interesting.
Yeah.
Pero if your boyfriend does that, if he goes to another girl's house at 1 a.m.,
like, what does that tell you? Yeah, like, that's like...
I don't think she knows. Probably she doesn't know this.
That's so sad.
Yes. So...
Hi, Pookie. Find out, Pookie. We'll send you the link, Pookie.
On this podcast.
Pookie.
We were talking, and he was like, it's like, I do like you. And I was like, I do like you too, but not in that way. Like, I feel that I like you, but I'm not going to do anything about it. Like, I'm not that type of slut, I guess.
You're like, I'm a little bit of a slut, not a lot.
But I have... conscious. So then he was like, yeah, like, I know it's crazy that I'm gonna tell you this, but how would you feel if I asked you to marry me?
What?
What? And he was like, yeah, like, you can come live with me, because he's right now studying in a different city, in a different college. And no, blip this part. So I was like, me dijo de que yo te mantengo. We can get like an apartment together. You can come and live with me.
What?
You're not gonna have to worry about the money. This is because he was a Mexican citizen and he wanted an American citizenship. So he was like, it's a benefit for the both of us. Like, you're not gonna have to spend any money. You just have to marry me. And I was like, yeah.
How many times had you spoken to this person?
5 times. We'll see each other at parties, but that's pretty much it. We didn't like even go to a date or anything. So I was almost married, you guys. Like, I almost beat Yoali.
Yeah, no, for real.
With the engagement.
Crazy.
Outside of my garage. What the fuck? At 2 a.m. with a guy that had a girlfriend.
No ring, no nothing.
No ring, no nothing. Just a promise. And a will. So yeah, he asked me to marry him. And I was like, are you being for real?
Like, are you stupid or are you stupid?
And he was like, yeah. I was like, ¿qué pasaría? What's the worst that could happen? I was like, I don't think I'm ready for that.
You're like, sorry, Mookie.
Ay, no, muchas gracias.
Muchas
I
gracias.
always say that I want to get married young, but I was like, I'm not this young. I'm barely 21. Yeah, I think I was barely 21.
That's crazy.
So, I said no, of course. Si no, no estaría aquí. Probably I'll be...
She'd be
No shit. I'll be doing the tailgates. Super crazy. But no, for real, dudes. He asked me to marry him. So, I'm gonna tell my kids, like, Nacho didn't ask me. Your dad didn't ask me to marry him first. There was this other guy. He wanted the American citizenship.
That's
so
crazy.
after that, I didn't see him for a while. I think he went back to his rancho for the summer vacation, and then he went to the city that he's living right now. For some reason, he came back one weekend, and I didn't know that he was coming to a reunion at the mutual friend's house that we had.
Okay.
So I went to the party, reunion, whatever, and I saw him and we started talking, and we know that it's like incómodo, like
You're
it's
like-
uncomfortable that we're like next to each other. We were talking, we were like, hey, ¿cómo estás? Like super, I was trying to keep it normal. So then he made a comment about something that I don't remember. I think I blocked it from my head, but it was offensive. And I was like, oh, bitch, what am I doing here? I'm so tired of these people. I just left. I grabbed all my stuff and I left. While I was coming home, he was calling me and calling me and calling me. I have like, if I look for the conversation, you're gonna see that I have like 5 missed calls from him from like 10 minutes apart.
He was so sad he didn't secure the green card.
And he was like, no, please come back. I want to talk to you.
Let
I
me
repropose. While he had a girlfriend. So all of this happened while he had a girlfriend. I'm not saying that I'm the best person. I was a horrible person because I was doing that. I wasn't a girl's girl at the moment. It seems like it because I was a whore.
She never says that word, so I'm shook. But no, I mean, I feel like red flags make you evolve into girls. Like, to be quite honest, that's when men start to
when
push
you realize.
Yeah, when men push you to do things that you're like, what?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, when you lose your sanity, I guess. That's when it
Tell me
happens.
about it.
That's when you become a girl's girl. And I'm not proud of this story. I'm so sorry for the people involved. We're not gonna say any names. I'm so sorry, Girly Pop, if you're watching this. He was kinda cheating on you and he asked me to marry him, so I don't know what
He was a whore.
Probably over there, wherever he's at, he's marrying another girl.
Te pongan un cohete en la cola, cabrón. Dale, sácate.
The worst thing, he wasn't even good looking.
Ay, no.
He,
Miguel.
es que verbo mata carita.
Ugh.
You know what that means?
Yeah,
No?
No.
Like when they like, ¿cómo se dice que te endulzan el oído?
Oh, okay.
¿Cómo se dice?
Like pretty words.
Yeah.
He was sugar talking. Cue the Sabrina Carpenter song. I love that album. If you guys haven't listened to Mantis, right?
Como si nos estuviera dando promoción.
I'm gonna be her bestie. Leave me alone.
Anyways, he was sugarcoating it for me, and I was like, stop! You are obsessed with me.
I know he
I'm
was
sorry.
obsessed with your citizenship. He said USA, USA.
Yoali, I wanna know. A ver, ¿en qué te quedaste?
It's because, guys, so you know how we said men push you to be girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the sad thing is, like, regardless of, like, whether they like you or not, men are pushy as fuck. Like,
Okay.
let me tell you guys. Men are born this way. They're not made. They're born like this. They're born evil. Stay away from men. But to me, this happened when I was younger. This is the story of my first kiss. because sadly it wasn't like, oh, it's just disgusting, like my kiss was disgusting, whatever, and like
it was horrible.
It was like actually traumatizing. And I don't tell this story a lot because I don't want to own up to my own, like, the way that I got to that position. So I was trying to be a whore. I was a little bit, obviously.
How old were you?
I was in middle school. I don't even remember what age I was. But I remember this because it's literally like the way that their brain works. I don't even know. So I used to like the top guy of the school, right? You like the el mero mero, el super estrella, like the cutie patootie, the face, whatever. So he obviously I knew that he had different rounds of girls. And it was my turn. It was my turn. And I was like, yes!
It were like the TikTok audio, like, number 44. I was like, 44, that's me!
Literally me. So then, I don't know how we ended up making plans, but whatever, we made plans. And we went over to his apartment on a weekday. Keep in mind.
To his apartment?
To his mom or whoever the fuck it was.
Oh, I thought
they weren't home.
Okay.
So he was like, oh, you should come over and go to the pool with me. And I was like,
¿Cómo te dejaron?
They didn't. I said I was going to go with a friend.
Whore.
I was a whore. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. But I was like, oh my God, like, you know what? But in my innocent mind, I'm not thinking that anything crazy is going to happen. Right?
You're like, oh my God, we're going to go swim.
We're going to go to the pool. Like, I was like, this is so much fun. Like, I was feeling, I've always been a really, really good kid. So, like, to me, this was like for the plot, right? For the plot, I'm thinking girly popping. So then we go to the apartment, I change, and once we get to the pool place, oh my God, this is so funny. He kind of knows that he was my first kiss, but I refuse to tell him because it fed his ego. Anyway, we get to the pool. Tell me why one of his little friends, who I thought was also my friend, was also at the pool place. It was just him. And I was like, okay.
What are you doing here?
What the fuck is going on?
I thought this was a date.
I thought this was a fucking date, right? So then we start swimming, whatever, like anything crazy. So then I don't even know what happened. But the point was, obviously, my family doesn't know where I am, right? Like, nobody knows where they all think I'm at a friend's house. Tell me why the guy who was outside of the pool, the friend grabbed my phone and then he put it over the water and he was like, I dare you to kiss him, if not I'll drop your phone into the water. Dude, dead.
En mi tierra Juárez eso se llama, ¿cómo se dice? Blackmailing.
Dude, yeah, it felt like blackmail at that point, and I was like, nah, like, it's all good, because he was also my buddy. Like, he was also my friend, or so I fucking thought. And he was like, no, he was like, you fucking have to, like, basically, like, coercing me.
And what was the other guy doing?
The other guy was just like,
was it? No.
Yes, dude. So then, like, I'm dead ass, like, I'm thinking this is life or death. Like, I was like, obviously, like, my little brain, like, it's like,
you were like, yeah, your
where
phone.
I am. It was my first phone. Like, how do I explain this? You get what I mean? Like, I was just like, fuck.
How are kids so stupid?
I don't even know. It felt so sad because it was like, it was supposed to be, like, in my head, it was supposed to be a little bit more magical than that.
Than forcing yourself
like, it was disgusting. The kiss was obviously disgusting. And then, you know what? It was the craziest part. Later on, I found out that the guy who was his friend also had a crush on me.
So what?
Yeah, and then later, obviously, a week later, my turn was up, so he went back to his ex.
Se te acabó.
Se me acabó en los 5 minutos. Quería mis 5 minutos. I got them and I got a disgusting kiss.
Ew, that sounds very traumatic.
It was so traumatizing, y'all. And, like, you know, it's literally, like, it's like they gang up on you. Men gang up on women all the time.
And they don't even know that it's like a red flag
Exactly.
But they just do it.
Yeah, to me, like, I was just like, oh, okay, like, I guess. But it's like, now that, like, my frontal lobe has developed, now I'm just like, brother, like, what do you mean? Like, what kind of, like, right in the head person does that? And then that's literally, like, huge red flags. Like, it's pressuring you to do things that you don't even want to do.
Exactly. And we're so little and so, like, naive that we're like, okay, you were thinking about your phone. You were thinking about that nobody knew where you were at.
I was, yeah. And, like, no, to this, like, I just remember, like, afterwards, like, I just grabbed my stuff and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go home now. And I remember, I think I walked home. Like, because I kind of lived, like, a little bit nearby.
okay.
So I just, like, I walked home and I was just like, what even happened? Men are such red flags. Like, they're literally liars. And afterwards, when I found out that other guy had a crush on me, I was just like...
They plotted with each other. I don't know what they were waiting for. Like,
what was
the other guy wanted a kiss or what? Like, why was he helping the other guy?
It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, like, it's literally, like, don't try to be a whore too early. Because then it bites your ass.
You have to kill me.
I'm just kidding. No, guys, but yeah, like, but, like, that was my thing. Like, afterwards, like, I romanticized it for, like, a little bit. Like, I was
We're
like,
like, I kissed him. I'm part of the list.
Yeah. But at what cost? At what cost? And now he's ugly and a bum and, yeah.
Que bueno. I hope he gets bald.
Wishes to you. Yeah. His girlfriend's really nice, though.
I don't... He has a girlfriend?
He has a whole baby.
Shit.
Yeah, good luck to her. So it's just, yeah, like, and you know what? Like, he also used to date some other
Friend of
he's
yours?
literally, like, in my close circle.
You guys are whores.
Like, we all went through that fever, sadly. So, and we weren't friends at the time, so like,
okay.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter. But yeah.
Shit. I'm sorry. That sounds horrible. We're telling you guys, there are red flags.
There's red flags everywhere. Like, it doesn't matter if you're like 1 or if you're like 100 years old.
Pero te lo pintan así como que, oh, this is
You
not
can have this. And it's like,
esto. Mejor la gota.
Mejor me voy a pinche Timbuktu, güey. Ahí te ves. No, for real, guys. Like, it's like, I mean, I wish I had, like, a more recent one that I could tell you guys, but it's just, it's something that really marked me as a person, and, like, afterwards, like, I was just like, men are not nice. Like, what the fuck is this?
I'm glad that you realized at a young age.
Yeah, like, I used to be such a guy's girl.
Yeah.
I used to be a heavy, you remember? I used to be a heavy guy's girl. Like, I was just like, yeah, like, I'm gonna go beat them up. Like, I was just like, yeah, I'm one of the guys. And then afterwards, like, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, this is not fun. So, don't make excuses for men.
No.
Never.
Even if you're like whatever years old Yoali was, or my age, or our age right now.
No bums. No, for real. Scrubs, that song is so for real.
Wait. I don't even want to say it. I know it's not in the plan that we have. But you know a red flag that I have for some guys that I used to go out with, or like friends have told me about, when they say like, my it's too big for the condom.
Ay, cállate, bebé, ya quisieras, ya quisieras.
Or I don't feel the same with a condom.
Oh my god, that is horrifying. Guys, don't get STDs. That is so real. Like,
that's so fucking stupid.
That is so stupid. Like, if somebody's pressuring you to, like, do anything without any protection, major red flag.
That's another whole topic, but I just wanted to say that's one of the biggest so red flags that happened to me. Or, like, to a lot of people that I know that they're like, it doesn't feel the same. Girl, no.
Shut up.
He has it, like, this big. So,
it's like,
don't tell me it doesn't fit.
This tiny. That's why it doesn't fit. Like, it's like, the condom is way
I don't
too
think
big.
nobody fits in the extra large condoms. I rest my case.
They just sell them. They just sell them. That's it. That's it. Nobody does. Nobody does.
So, anyways, you guys, I'm very excited for this part of the episode because we have a little activity that we like to call, I don't know what we like to call it. It's new, but we have followed a lot of red flag guys in our lives.
Yes, I feel like this is something that we both, it kind of falls into our category because we're both like movie people,
yes,
watchers people, like we're constantly streaming stuff. We grew up around falling for this toxic male agenda and we eat it up every time.
I can tell you from experience that I'm always like, since I was a fucking kid, I wanted the bad guy.
See?
I was always like, I want the tatuado who's killing people, or the tatuado who is like a lobo solitario. I was like, give me 10 of them. Yeah. For real, I always liked the bad guys, the toxic guys. So, Yoali, I want to ask you, who is one fictional character that you have that it was like that he had like toxic masculinity, or like he was just like a huge red flag?
Guys, I know a bunch of you are going to relate to me because I'm still not over it. I'm still watching edits. Yes, I do. Damon Salvatore, baby.
You need to tell me a little bit about him because I never watched Vampire Diaries.
I will always go down and bark. Like,
even right now, he's so good looking.
He's going a little ugly.
No, don't tell me that.
He dresses like a millennial.
But no, I don't care about that. I just care about his face.
I'm so sorry to all the millennials, but it's true. He sometimes wears skinny jeans, and I don't like it.
Okay.
But yes, Damon, like the character,
okay.
not the person
right now.
Summer Holder, like he had it going on like in the early 2000s, 90s, like like he's just. But it's so funny because he's like a sweetheart, like he's like totally completely
the opposite
in real life. But oh my god, him as Damon, I mean, he was typical. Two brothers fighting for one girl. One of them,
the summer too pretty.
Dead ass. But like Damon's the one that's not like, yeah, like he's not the one that's not understood, because that's Stefan. That's like the good, noble, like but dark, mysterious guy. The other one, he's like a serial killer.
I've been told about him.
Like he is like shamelessly bad, and he's like, I don't care who knows it. Like he's like, I'm gonna rip your head off and fuck your girl at the same time, and you're like, exactly.
Give me 2 of them, please.
I'll have what she's having. Exactly. So it's like, it's just, I don't know what it is. Like, and he's like sweet to the main character, like to Elena. I think that's what it is. Like, it's like one of those things that he's bad to everybody else,
but the girl, yeah.
Oh.
And you're like, oh.
You know what? Elena, me too. Like, me too. Like, I would have been there.
How old were you when this series came out?
I was literally, when I discovered it, it had already been like a while. Okay. But I was in middle school, so like.
So you were like shaping for him.
Formative years.
You were me with One Direction.
Yeah,
you were like.
I was reading Wattpad. I was watching the Vampire Diaries. I was doing everything but the good things.
But school.
But consuming good things. Do you have well, you're the queen of bad boys.
I'm afraid to say
hombres, machotes tatuados que huelen así.
Hombre tatuado. Ay.
Me encantan.
Me encanta.
They feel her.
Saludos, mi amor. No, but for real, I knew that I had a pattern since I was a kid. So, my toxic loving male there was this Spanish Spanish movie called Tres Metros Sobre Cielo. If you haven't watched it, please
do.
Go watch it. I don't know where you're gonna watch it. I haven't found it.
Go cringe a little bit because it's
but
so good.
It's cringy, but it was so sexy at the time. I'll watch it like a escondidas de mi mamá, because it was like some parts I would be like, oh, él sin camisa. But he is the king of toxic men.
Yes.
For real, he was the kind of abusive.
He was mentally abusive, actually abusive.
He was actually abusive, physically abusive.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, he was
in
court.
Push his motorcycle and everything.
The movie started off like him being in court for like physically assaulting someone.
Yes.
Pero después sale en su moto. And you're like,
ay, llámame fea cuando quieras. Oh, I loved him so much, but all the girlies that loved H knew that he was very toxic. Because we know that movie is one of the most toxic movies that I've ever seen, and that it's out there.
To me, like, to be quite honest, like, a mí me encantan así que güeros, así, cara bonita y madre. Like, Mario Casas, he's not, like, I wouldn't categorize him as a pretty boy, but he's like a man. He looks like a man. So
he kind of
very
looks
sexually
like,
confusing for me.
Yes, no, for real, that movie did some stuff to me.
It like changed your chemistry.
Yeah, it actually did, because I was like, and then that's when it becomes a red flag, because you see that as something normal, like not normal, but you are like, I see. I love him when he pushes his motorcycle and hits my mother. Like, what the fuck?
That's my mother.
No, like, for real, it's one of the most toxic movies that I've seen.
Yeah.
But I was so in love with him.
And it's like triggered like a bunch of like all of these other movies who have the same trope, because that's one of the OG bad boys.
Oh, yeah, I loved it so much.
No.
Because he was kind of the same, like, style that Damon had.
Yeah. Damon, yeah.
That he was like horrible to everyone else but her. We kind of spiced up this episode by putting ourselves out here.
Yes. Okay, so this
I think I already put myself with the first story.
we're like out here like exposing ourselves, guys. When are we the red flags? As much as we want to say like these men are horrifying, we are perfect. No, we're not. We have toxic traits ourselves.
We do. So I'm gonna start off by saying that the people that know me know my personality, and this is one of my biggest toxic traits, red flag that I have, is that I don't know, for some reason I need to go to my therapist and talk about this, because I don't have a filter when I say stuff. Yoali, she knows about this. Everyone knows about this.
You remember that Nacho has said this a little bit, like in the podcast, that you both like tend to do this a lot. Like you both like communicate like just directly, like
yes, yeah, and that's like very good for us in between with a partner.
Yeah.
But not with the real world, because he understands me.
Yeah.
I understand it, that whenever he's saying something without a filter, it's nothing against me. Pero when I know a person, like a new person, I usually tend to like agarrar confianza, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm always like, ay, pinche way, or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like that stuff that it's so simple, but it might offend other people. And then they're like, oh, she's kind of like mean. I'm like, no, I tend not to be mean. And sometimes I take my time saying things, because I have to like refilter everything that is happening in my brain and spit it out, you know?
Yeah.
It's really hard for me, but I've been working on that. Don't worry, you guys. Pero when it comes like to criticism, I'm like, I want to say it straightforward, because I like people telling me straightforward stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But not a lot of people like that.
Yeah, I mean, when we started like hanging out again, like I noticed that like whenever no. I noticed that like you're like what you do is like your face like drops. Like I think that's what it is. You
Mm.
say things very straightforward, like crudo, and you're just like,
Yeah.
But it's nothing. Like I've learned that it's nothing personal. Like it's very much of like I need to get this out.
Yes.
Like,
and even more if I love you and you're my friend, you're my partner, you're my family. I'm always like that. I'm always like that because I want to tell you stuff straightforward.
yeah.
So I'm like, I know for a fact a lot of people have told me that my face changes and I do look like just like whatever. I look like como el emoji que está así de que y luego 3 lines. I look like that because I'm like, am I gonna give you a pretty face? I know how to act. If you want me to tell you things pretty, I will tell you and I will lie to you. But that's not the case with me. If I want to tell you something and you're my friend and you know me, I'm gonna tell you things the way they are.
Yeah.
But if you don't ask me for my opinion, or if I already know that you don't like the way that I tell things to other people, I'm gonna respect that totally.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think like everybody sees you as like, cause we're very much the same in the sense that we're always like, yeah, very bubbly, like whatever. And then when you say it, you're like, it's like scene. So
what if everything is an act?
But you know what? It as much as it's a red flag, it's something that can be appreciated by other people, which I mean I appreciate. Like I like when people tell me like straight up like, nah, bro, that's not the way. Like,
and I do have friends like Yoali. Some people come to me and I was like, and they're like, I want to ask you because I know you're gonna tell me things
like,
straight.
For real.
Yeah. So it's a big red flag because I do it with people that I don't know. If you want a friend that tells you stuff the way it is, be my friend. If you don't like it, I'm so sorry, girly pop.
Pues chinga tu puta.
But yeah, it's so funny because you see the difference in the podcast right here that Yoali said with like, but in real life, it's kind of like she looks like a cinnamon bun could kill you. She is a cinnamon bun with people.
I am a cinnamon.
A cinnamon.
I'm specifically that brand.
Yeah, sponsor us.
I am. I can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very sweet sometimes.
I'm very sweet sometimes, but I can be.
She's a killer.
Fashion killer.
Fashion killer. Okay.
Tell us your red flag.
Alright, guys, this is something that haunts me a little bit because I like to say every single time, and I tell everybody, I am a very low maintenance friend. Mm-hmm. I really am. Like, I'm one of those people that, like, if you're my G, like, it don't matter, bro. Like, we can, like, go without speaking for, like, 3 years, and then we come back together, and it's, like, the same. Like, I match the wavelength every single time. Like,
and it actually is very true. I'm a living proof of that because we didn't talk for years and everything came back as normal.
Yeah, like I'm just like, hey, like, like because you're my buddy. You know what I mean? Like if we have no like
issues or
anything like that, like I'm really cool. Like I'm just like it doesn't matter. Like if we talk from here to like 50 years, like you're still in my head, you're still my friend. Mm-hmm. So like, but I think like it changes a little bit when like I can, as much as I can be a low maintenance friend, I can also drop people very easily. To me, friendships are like relationships. Like you both feed.
Yeah.
Of course. Exactly. Like it's a two-way street, right?
Yeah, it's not one-sided.
Yeah, but for me, I very easily drop people if I start to notice like this can be throughout the years, months, or like whatever. Like that I'm constantly the one putting in like you know the work. Mm-hmm. And it sucks. Like I think to me I'm just kind of like, oh, well, if you don't care that I've been like trying to talk to you or get together with you and you don't want my attention, peace. Mm-hmm. But I don't say anything. Like that's my thing. I ghost people.
That's the red flag. That wasn't the red flag because a lot of people are low maintenance friends. The red flag is that
I ghost people. Mm-hmm. I really do. And I mean like I've done it a couple of times and people that are like super like that we would be like close as fuck and then out of nowhere like something like in the dynamic changes and you're just kind of like oh, like, I guess, whatever. Like, so to me, like, and you know what? It can't be like a ghosting without doing, like, without the other person also not reaching out. So it's kind of like a little bit, yeah.
But you said that it was the conflict part.
Yes, I do have a little bit of issues with like, instead of me being like,
hey, let's talk it through.
Like, what's going on? Like, why am I doing all the work? To me, it's just easier to be like,
fuck you.
Not fuck you.
Not fuck you. Like, it's like,
yeah, like
nothing.
Yeah, like nothing. Silence. That's what you get from me. Yeah, like it's the same thing. Like, you know, like I never want to be the person that, like, that's I think my thing. I don't want to be like begging somebody that doesn't want it. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's
of course.
To me, it's just easier to ghost people. I'm so sorry if I've ever ghosted you. It's a little personal, but not that personal. It's just, I don't like conflict.
You try to avoid it, and you take the easy route that it's ghosting. Because I do have a lot of friends like that. I actually was giving some tips the other day to one of my friends, because she was like, I'm just going to ghost this person. And I was like, no, at least,
But you know what? It's not like I plan it. You get what I mean? It's not like that, because that's intent. You get what I mean? That you're like, well, I'm just going to ghost them.
No. But she was like, because I don't want to have to tell them the whole story, so I take the easy route.
Oh, no, I don't acknowledge it like that. Like, I think to me, I acknowledge it, like, way later. Like, to me, it's just, it's gotten to that point where it can feel automatic. Like, I just, like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'll talk to them later. And then I never talk to them. Like, it's just, and then, obviously, they reach back out to me, and I'm like,
they're, like, way back into your archive.
Like, I'm just like, yeah, like, we can talk, whatever, but it's not, I'm not going to match your energy that time around. So it's like, most of the time, plans end up falling through. So it's kind of like, sorry, like, and it sucks. Like, it is definitely something that I need to work on in therapy.
Guys, this is a BetterHelp commercial. No.
No. No, I'm not even going to ruin that sponsorship later on in the future. Pay us. So yes, I mean, it's hard. It's hard not to ghost people when they're still out there.
I mean, of course, I've done it, and it's not intended.
It's not intended. Like, that's my thing. It's not intentional. So I mean, it's a hidden red flag that I have very deep inside of me that it's like a little monster.
Yeah, because we were digging in our lives to see what our red flag was, so we come up with this one. What are your red flags?
What are your red flags?
We know that you have some.
Everybody has some.
Pero, well, we're almost done with the episode. Well, we want to ask you guys. Oh, no, actually. No. I'm going to ask you, Yoali. What is your big no-no in red flags? Like, in general. It could be like a friendship, like, with your lover, with whoever, family, whatever.
My big no-no has always been dishonesty. I hate to say it, it's a cliche, it's a good one, because it's so true, guys. Like, dishonesty has always been, like, I hate liars. Like, I'd rather for you to tell me, like, something, like, straight up and be fucking ugly and ruin my day than me finding out later on that you suck as a person, basically. Like, I don't know, I think there's been so many, like, there's been some instances where I'm like, it could be the dumbest thing, and just because of one lie, like, it snowballed into something else. You get what I mean? So it just, dishonesty is never good. It's never a good trait to have, even if you're trying to protect somebody. I think that's what it is. Like, skipping details about things just to make yourself feel better about, like, lying to other people about a scenario so you look like the hero. Like, I think that's what it is. Like, it's a matter of, like, if you're gonna be telling people, like, a version of yourself, might as well tell them every single part, all the shitty parts,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can empathize with you more, because I'm like, oh, well,
you're being honest.
You're being honest about, like, you know what? Maybe I was shitty in that instance, but, like, maybe I'm correct. And then I'm like, you know what? Like, hell yeah!
Okay.
Like, I could see how.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd rather do that than just be in the muddy situation and you believing another version of yourself.
What if right now I told you the story at the beginning and I was like, I never told you my side of the story. I made a person look bad, but
but you didn't acknowledge your own doing.
And not acknowledging is also a red flag.
It is a red flag. It's dishonesty. You're
Mm-hmm.
being dishonest with yourself, and sadly you project it onto other people, and to, like, you're like, I'm in the correct.
You
right?
are not lying, but you're not telling the truth.
Yeah, like, you're skipping out on the ugly parts just to make yourself look better. And I mean, dishonesty overall, like, I don't like when people lie to me. And even me, I always catch myself, like, if I'm gonna be out here, like, embellishing something, I'm like, okay, no, like, let's bring it back down. Like, this is not what happened. Because it's just fake.
I think it used to happen a lot when we were kids, and, like, one of your friends started telling, like, a story, like, toda diferente, and you're like, that's not the way it happened. Dude, but I'm not gonna say anything.
I have trauma from, like, people, like, parents, like, from me, like, telling, like, my friends back then, like, stories and stuff that genuinely happened to me, and they went and told their parent that I'm a liar. So everybody started calling me a liar, and I'm like, I'm not fucking lying. Like, why the fuck would I be lying? And they would be like, no, it's because she makes things up in her head.
Sí.
Pues sí, ya que no, ya chinga mi madre. Like, I guess I'm the fucking liar. So I think that's where it stemmed from. Because of that person's dishonesty, they put me through the gutter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, fuck you. For you, what do you have?
I had a different one now. I had a different one. But when you were talking, I was thinking that I think a red flag that it's for me the biggest no, it's gaslighting. And I know it's one of, like, the most popular ones con la chaviza. Everyone's talking about gaslighting.
Everybody nowadays,
but
I guess.
It's very trendy, I guess.
Everybody's like, you're a gaslighter, and I'm like, brother, please. Brother.
But it's very true. It's one of the biggest red flags for me, because that has happened to me in the past before with parents, with, like, friendships, with, like, love interests, that they're always, like, minimizing my feelings and made me think that I was dumb, or that I didn't was, like
you were ignorant to the situation?
Exactly. And also that I was, like, that they minimized my feelings. Yeah. And they made me think that no, you're overreacting. I've been said since I was a kid that I always overreact for everything, that I'm too much for everything. And that's not the case. That's fucking gaslighting, and it hurts so much. So for me, gaslighting is a big, big no. That's why you need to find a partner that respects your feelings, that give you space to live them.
And friends.
And friends, actually, because it's really hard to find true friendships that do not gaslight you, but so I don't know, it's like I can be talking about gaslighting for hours, but I just want to say it like that. Just gaslighting. Like, not validating other people's feelings.
Yeah.
To make them
feel better about their own problematic selves.
Exactly. So I don't know, I think it kind of relates to the one that you were saying. And I actually had a different one. I wrote when people are just asking you for stuff. But that's whatever. It's a red flag.
It could be a gray area.
Yeah. But I guess gaslighting for me is something very personal, so don't gaslight people.
Do not gaslight people. Don't lie. If you're gonna be shitty with pride. So that's all I gotta say.
What the fuck?
I rather you be shitty like straight up and me be like, oh my god, that person is such a shitty person, than being like, oh my god, she's so lovely, and then you're like turn around and you're a fucking monster.
Yeah.
You're like a gargoyle, like like no. Be real.
And then at the end they gaslight you because they're like, no, she's super nice.
She's super sweet.
You're overreacting.
Like, she's the sweetest girl in town. Like, shut the fuck up. No, she's not. She's a fucking gargoyle. So, beware.
But tell us what's one of the biggest red flags that it's like a no for you when it comes to like relationships, like friendships, family, whatever. Because red flags apply to everyone.
Yes, and what?
Nobody's saved.
Like, what is one thing that you missed maybe on a red flag that it made you feel a little bit underqualified to be like, oh my god, like, I should have seen this. Yes. Like, it was literally right in front of my face.
Because sometimes we do act like the mouses from Shrek, and we're like,
no, dead ass.
But love is blind.
We're not sponsored. We're saying a lot of stuff
No, but it's for real. Like, sometimes like they gaslight you and they made you think that it's not a red flag, or you don't really see it because you were so in love, or because they have been your friends for many years. Take a step back. Go to therapy first of all, and you're gonna see that you are surrounded by like red flags.
Yes, guys, rose-colored glasses do not only work on partners, but also your friends. So look around. Be real.